This is day one reviewing GTM Expert's posts on all their tech stacks they use. And so we're going to go over Alex Vacca's post here on want to grow 10 times faster on LinkedIn with 50% less work. We're going to go over these tools. Scrape, I have never used. I cannot comment on it, so I'm just going to skip. Claude, again, I'm not a huge user of Claude, so I'm going to skip. Great start to the video. Grammarly, huge user. I'm a subscriber. If I didn't have Grammarly, my content would be 10 times worse. If you're not paying the $10 a month for whatever this costs, you are crazy because it is better than your standard wordsmithing of ChatGPT or anything you can put it in, and it automatically pops up on literally anything that you're editing online. So Grammarly is 100% useful. Kleo, I don't know when this post was actually crafted, but obviously it was posted recently. And this is an old technology because it was taken down. I think they're going to relaunch, but right now you can't actually get Kleo. There's some alternatives, like Taplio has a way of looking up some people, and there's some other alternatives, but this was a free one that was a plugin. It was absolutely amazing. And then LinkedIn forced it to get taken down like in the last 2 weeks. So Kleo is a no bueno. Notion, I am the biggest Notion user on planet Earth. I use it for everything. I literally document every single one of my playbooks. I put it into Notion. Notion is like an iceberg. You have a tip of a little like thing that you can see, which is a page, and it goes thousands of page deep if you want to. So different subfolds and categories, and you can create like a completely individual wiki that then has amazing AI connected to it so you can search through it. I use it to share my training with my team, with people online. All my giveaways for my LinkedIn lead bait goes through Notion. I am a huge fan of Notion. Integrates with everything. You can host videos from Vimeo on it. I could go on and on. If you're not using Notion to create your wiki, you are also missing out. Canva, massive fan. Every single one of my posts is done on Canva. And I'm also a graphic designer. I use Illustrator and Photoshop, and I have stopped using those tools 99% of the time. I'm also, as we'll talk about here, a Figma designer as well, because I do a lot of SaaS products and I work with my design team as a product manager. So I'm constantly in Figma. Sometimes I'll use Figma for posts, but mostly it's for product development and product management. And then you can also use Figma for like workflows, but I prefer Lucidchart over Figma for that. But for product development, there's literally nothing else that beats it. From a Canva perspective, it is amazing. You set out your brand designs into your brand designs. You can upload any photos or images, and it's drag and drop. You do not need to know any technical skills. You probably know about Canva at this point, but you should definitely upgrade because you get automatic cool stuff like background removal. You'll be able to do AI enrichment and enhancement of your photos to make them look better. And there's just so many cool things you can do with Canva because they have this little app marketplace that allows you to graphic design much better. You can also edit videos in there. There's so much more. I've never heard of EsGIF. Again, I'm not going to comment on that. Opus Cliff, I've used extensively. I use Descript, and Descript as a video editor is like absolutely amazing. They also have an Opus Clip-like feature where it will pull out all the shorts from your videos. But the point is you can take long form content and then clip it down to actually get some type of output there. Love Opus Clip, especially if you don't want to get into a full editing software like Descript. It might be redundant if you have Descript, which I highly recommend, by the way. Screen Studio, I know everyone keeps talking about this for screen sharing. For me, I just use a screen sharing tool called Snagit, or I use Descript. So that's all I got for this one. Thanks for the great post, Alex. On to the next one. I'll see you guys on a GTM post of the day.